All right, good morning. That was a nice little warm up. I'm gonna come out here in just a minute. We're gonna get going on pull day. We'll be back. All right, good morning. Good morning. It's Thursday morning, the 29th. I just did a little warm up there real quick. I already got my walk on this morning. I actually got up early, got my walk on. I tried something different today. I took 2 5-pound dumbbells and I walked doing the heavy hands routine, swinging my arms. So instead of doing the skipping that I was doing for 10 seconds, I was just walking normally, just using the dumbbells. And then for the 10 seconds, I was really pumping the hands for those 10 seconds. It was really, actually it felt really good. My body loosened up pretty good. I got a sweat going. I could feel my back loosening up some, although I still have a little bit of tightness back here. It's feeling better. It's feeling better. So we're gonna do X3 pulls today. I'm not going super heavy bands. I'm gonna go with a lighter band, and I'm gonna go more for reps, slow reps, burn it out. I don't wanna overdo anything I got back here from earlier in the week, moving the firewood and tensing that back and that hip up over here. So we're gonna get done. We're gonna do deadlifts. We're gonna do bent rows. We're going to do curls, and then we're gonna do legs, and then we're gonna be done. And we got things to do today. I am actually working the store, opening the store for my daughter. She's out somewhere, so she's gonna be a little bit later opening the store, so I have to go open it today. My diet, let's talk about my diet. I was doing the sugar water yesterday with the blueberries, fantastic. I had my V8 juice with me. I did morning, I was doing at least all the way up until dinner time. My plan was to do the sugar water and the V8 juice. And then for dinner time, have a veggie stir fry like I have been doing. But the usual thing happened. My wife decided to throw a bomb into the middle of my diet routine. And while we were out doing some shopping for her, she decides that she wants to go to happy hour at one of her favorite happy hour places. And like I said, since she is, disabled and I'm trying to give her a full life as possible, we went to the place. And we sat there for several hours. She called one of her friends over. Her friends was in the area. She came and visited. And so we had happy hour. I was good though. I had a Shirley Temple, which is Sprite with a cherry, juice in it. And I had a salad, and I had some, what was it? It was Brussels sprouts. It was Brussels sprouts. I found out later on that they were deep fried and then roasted. I didn't like the part they were deep fried, but at least they were Brussels sprouts, and they tasted fantastic. So I had that, and I had a little bit of her pokey nachos. So I've been staying within the boundaries that I'm setting for myself of low fat, 0 fat as much as possible, low protein as much as possible, no starch as much as possible, but going high carbs with the sugar and with the carbohydrates. I'm feeling fantastic. I feel good. I'm just not seeing any more weight loss coming off. So, we're gonna have to dial it up a little bit more next week. She goes in for her treatment next week, which means that she is on the couch in her chair for a couple days after her treatment. So that means I can actually really hone in on getting my diet handled, because she's not gonna be going out. She's not gonna be wanting to go somewhere. I'll have to make her dinner and make her food, but we're not gonna be going out places, which is going to be tempting me. Hopefully, we won't get into a big argument where I get really ticked off and I leave the house and I go out somewhere to relieve the stress, which is usually the pub, and have a beer. So hopefully that won't happen next week. So let's get going with this. We're gonna do the deadlifts. I got the Serious Steel green 37-inch band, and we're just gonna do, 10, 15, nice and smooth. I don't wanna aggravate anything back here. Now down as slow as I can. Obviously, I know I can do more and heavier band than that. But like I said, I don't want to aggravate that back. Just really kind of feel that pushing off the ground and locking everything in. Really flexing hard at the top. All right, we're gonna change it over, and we got bent rows coming up. All right, next up, bent rows. I got the long bar. I got the 37-inch blue band, as wide as I can, bent rows. One set. Whew, 21. Just nice, slow, controlled. Bring it up as high as you can, really squeezing that back of the controlling. Going back down. All right, curls coming up next. All right, we're ready to go for the next set. .37-inch Serious Steel blue band, the short bar, drag curls. Really, I want to try and just push my shoulders down, keeping them down. I don't want to raise them up. I'm trying to keep them down as much as possible, and just really just using, bringing them up. Okay, get that motion. One set. Take it till you can't move it no more. All right, last set, we're gonna do front squat legs. I don't wanna overdo it. I don't wanna feel that strain on my back, so we're just gonna get some good reps in with a lighter band. Just get some blood pumping in the legs. I already went for the walk today, so got some leg activation in that. So that's coming up next. All right, one more set. I have to get off the give board. My balance is getting a little bit better on that, so it's kind of fun playing on that thing, moving all around. Right now, all I'm really basically trying to do with this is just stand in the middle, gain my balance, foot to the back, foot to the front, foot to the back, foot to the front. Just the middle of this is where it's the most unstable. Touch, touch, and just go. Just kind of going back and forth. Each foot, gain a little bit better balance. Touch, 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 touch. Whew. So, working on old man balance right there. All right, last set. That's it for today. Whew. I can start to feel that band pulling me forward and the back starting to get engaged more, so we don't need no more pain like I had earlier in the week. Whew. That's it for today's workout. Today's update on the sorry state of my diet. I know it's really hard to be strict when you got somebody else that you're taking care of and you're trying to give them the best life they can have, and we end up going out eating, or she wants me to make her some fancy dinner. So it gets stressful sometimes doing that, although still staying within my parameters, cutting out the fat, low protein, cutting out the starch, staying with the fruit, veggies, and up in the carbs. Feel good. I'm not gaining any weight. I'm not losing any muscle. I'm staying even right now. So I think next week I'll have to stick with this, except I'll have to maybe just go with monitoring what I'm actually eating for drinks, for small V8s right after it every day for 3 or 4 days straight and see if I can actually see any progress. My exercise is basically the same thing you're seeing right here. X3, playing on the balance board, getting up and going for a walk tomorrow. I want to do my dirty 100 with the barbell. Workout tomorrow for the full body effect. So I'm getting a lot of stimulation. Plus, I'm still picking that scooter up and throwing it in the back of the truck or in the back of the van. I'm taking that in and out of the truck and car multiple times a day when we're going somewhere, helping her move around. I'm not sitting still for long, so I am very active. So I don't know, it just gets frustrating. I see other people doing fantastic with their sugar fasting routine, and I'm trying it the best I can, and I'm not seeing any results at this point, although I have gotten the stomach flatter from not eating all of that heavy protein and not being bloated, and my intestines are a lot more cleaner because I'm eating the fast moving veggies, which move in and out pretty quick. Like I said, yesterday I had a little bit of sushi, so we had a little bit of a sushi tuna with the poke nachos. That's a little bit on there. That was about all the protein I had yesterday. Was I don't know, 6 or 7 little chunks of tuna. It's not a make or break thing, so we'll figure it out. We're working on it. I'm determined to get down under 210. I would like to be 200 pounds. Would be fantastic. I would probably be looking really scrawny, maybe chiseled, I don't know, but I haven't seen it since I was 26 or 27 years old. So I want to get back down there and see what it looks like. So we're working on it. We'll figure it out and we'll get down there because I'm determined to do it. So get it done, go live your life, and I will see you next time.